Today's today's topics, yesterday's promise, tomorrow's future. Let's dig into it all on today's episode of The Brothaz. The Brothaz. Antavius Waynes, the Justice. Fred Hawkins,
like tides,
the Conservative.
Atlanta, where it all collides. Fred stepped in, the trio came alive.
Avery
Three
Neal
voices,
Thompson,
one mic, now the story's
The Bleeding
thrive.
Heart.
Late nights, deep talks, the bonds grew tight.
Dr.
From
Lamar
dorm
White,
room dreams to the podcast
the Love
light.
Doctor, for the Bro Mel
Brotherhood on
segment.
air, we laugh, we share. Spinning life stories, no truth left spare. Brotherhood on air. Pull up a chair, three minds, one heart, we're everywhere. Brotherhood on air, we laugh, we share. Spinning life stories, no truth left spare. Brotherhood on air. Pull up a chair, three minds, one heart, we're everywhere. Aparicio and Antavius roll like tides. College days, Clark, Atlanta, where it all collides. Fred stepped in, the trio came alive. Three voices, one mic, now the stories thrive. Late nights, deep talks, the bonds grew tight. From dorm room dreams to the podcast light. Brotherhood on air, we laugh, we share. Spinning life stories, no truth left spare. Brotherhood on air. Pull up a chair, three minds, one heart, we're everywhere. Brotherhood on air, we laugh, we share. Spinning life stories, no truth left spare. Brotherhood on air.
Pick up a chair. What's up, brothers?
What's happening? What's happening?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy
Happy Friday.
Friday. We made it.
We made
Brother,
it.
we made it.
Hey man, Fred looked like he played in Boomerang
Really, like one of
Listen.
them takes.
for Eddie
I
Murphy.
thought he was trying to get his Kevin Samuels on.
Man, I'm trying a new look today, man. Trying to be astute.
I see.
Be astute,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Everybody come see your ass, Otis.
Clean. Clean, brother.
Everybody, y'all look clean today. Look clean. Little
Hey, we look clean all the time. Don't be just acting like because we got a special guest that we just look clean.
Right.
You the one that look clean.
Right.
So when we got the president from the illustrious, Clark Atlanta coming on,
Yo, this is a big one, huh?
we got to represent.
You gotta represent.
We
You
gotta
gotta represent. I almost feel like I need to go take out this maroon and put on some gold, some red or something. But then I feel like y'all might think I'm a Kappa and start throwing up the yo to me or something like
I mean, well, you already got on the crimson right now, so you looking good.
man, this
Dang.
is burgundy.
It feel
Man, it's
right.
crimson, brother.
Filter. You know what that is.
Get that burgundy, shawty. What's been going on with y'all this week, yo?
Just work,
Work.
Busy week.
How's your week, Hawkins?
It was a chill but very busy week. I think a little bit of both. I think it was some high points and some low points, but it was good.
Wait, I work with you. You work with me. What were the low points?
Just working a little harder some points of the day than others. But I love my job. I
love your job too. Doc, LeVar, what's going on with you, Doc? How was your week?
Man, all was well, man. Just like Fred said, I mean, it was slow but steady. We're working with students, and I'm at this retreat right now with all the vice presidents here in South Carolina, 16 of us. So we out here at a retreat, just retreating.
South
Working.
Carolina.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Aparicio.
Man.
What was
It
that?
is,
Aparicio and the table. Do we roll like tots or tats? What we roll like?
What is it?
Roll. I roll
We
like
roll
Tybo.
like Tybo.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was roll like Tybo.
Ain't
That
nobody
is
do
not-
no
Really?
damn.
That's what we doing? That's what we doing?
Yeah,
Nah,
like Tybo.
as y'all know, it's been a rough few weeks with work with me, and now with the government shut down, everything is uncertainty. So
That's true.
I'm not the only one watching the news. My staff is watching it. So you gotta find
It's
ways to
scaring
keep
them
them
now, huh?
motivated. And they having questions, the what if questions come up. So hey man, it's twofold, but you know, we make it through.
Yeah.
Hey, make it do what it do, Doc. Make it do what it do.
Yeah.
Because if anybody can, it will be you.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate
So
the
listen,
confidence.
we got a super special guest today. So we're gonna do some hot topic, right, Hawkins? And then
Yep.
we're gonna do what we do.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right, everyone. Well, this is one of my favorite times of the night. Friday night, we got the hot topic. Now, you know, our hot topics be all over the place, but tonight, I got something special. Tonight, this is something different, and I need everyone's opinion on this hot topic. We got Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you guys been hearing what's going on, but it's been getting to they've been talking about the children. They've been bringing in all types of, it's like almost to the point when we see each other, they got to fight each other. This is straight. Yeah, it's Drake, Kendrick. This is all over, but this is it's personal. So I think we got the clip that I want everybody to see what's going on. If you haven't heard, we're going to play the clip, but I want everyone's opinion about Cardi B versus Nicki. Who went too far? And is it too far? Like, is it ever too far once you cross that line? And there's certain things that people talk about, people's children. I'm like, it should be hands off, but I want everybody else's opinion.
So can I read what Cardi recently posted 21 minutes ago?
She said she wasn't posting no more.
I thought
Well, she posted this and said she's not going to post anymore. No, this was maybe a day ago, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So she said, "This is my last time responding to you because this is past Twitter now. I gotta see you. But first, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You said out your own mouth that the little girl in you haven't forgiven. I'm gonna read it like she wrote it. Haven't forgave your mother yet, and that's because your mom used to stay silent when your dad used to touch on you every time he did that crack pipe. I know you experienced a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs is not gonna help you." You need to go to therapy now. I'm gonna let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do drugs all day to numb you so he can go max out your credit cards. Yeah, you think I don't know. The queen that you be letting in your house every time you kick them out be coming and spilling your tea in the hood. But I'm gonna be the realest person to ever tell you. You need to get help. You need to heal with that trauma. You're always coming at people every time you see them happy because you got so much trauma and pain that you want to put it on others. Your fans are gonna gas you up while you literally lose your goddamn mind. You don't have no friends, no family, just that man in your house that lets you do drugs till you pass out so he can spend your money and buy hood chains. I'm not throwing away my career and my endorsements going back and forth with words with a possessed drug addict. I'll see you when I see you.
That's getting personal.
On site. That's what that is.
That's what Cardi ain't playing.
And here we go.
I feel like I've been in a lot of drama.
You're extra, you're loud, you're unapologetic.
Well, thank you.
Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. Two rap queens back at war, hurling insults over lyrics, album sales, Cardi's babies, some barbecue ribs, even Barney the dinosaur.
This sounds exciting.
So, who's the drama?
Oh my God. That's a great question.
Well, it takes two to tango. Here's Nicki and Cardi's latest social media battle explained. This time, it starts with Nicki.
Oh, I get it. They painted me out to be the bad guy.
On Monday, she shared this now deleted dollar amount, $4.99. Why is that important? Well, it's the promotional price of Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama, on iTunes, which sold 200,000 album equivalent units in the first week.
Oh, snappity snap snap.
If you did my numbers, y'all will pop champagne.
Nicki then clowns Cardi's so-called basic verses, calling her Barney Dangerous and mocking her new hit Magnet.
A B C D E F G, these just can't with me.
Yeah, Cardi raps the alphabet, so Nicki does too, with her own twist, labeling the Grammy winner a barefoot and smelly liar with a big belly. Remember, Cardi's currently expecting baby number 4.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Of course, who don't want that? You know what I'm saying? Duh.
Still with us? Because this is where Cardi comes in with a picture of her dinner.
Like, oh, I got a whole lot of to talk about.
Yeah, she says, I was really baking ribs and making blondie brownies, and here come this bothering me on a damn Monday. Her comeback? Well, Cardi roasts Cocaine Barbie for allegedly scrambling her reproductive eggs with painkillers before the birth of her son. She even calls out Nicki's brother, who was convicted of child rape in 2017.
Oh, shoot, wait a minute.
And finally, Cardi brings it all back to where it started, the new album. She blasts Nicki for even bringing it up, adding, quote, "You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. I was in high school when you came out. What the is you comparing yourself to me for?"
That's just not
You
me.
gonna
I'm
be
a
you.
grown woman, too, you know? So as a grown woman, I feel like I should do and say what I want.
This isn't the first time Nicki and Cardi have feuded publicly. In 2018, it came to blows when an ET eyewitness saw Cardi throw her shoe at Nicki during a party at New York Fashion Week.
I feel like people have thrown so many things, so many different crazy obstacles.
Nicki emerged unscathed. Cardi, on the other hand, she came out shoeless with a torn Dolce & Gabbana gown and a big goose egg on her forehead.
So the only thing I settled was my outfit, honey.
I know that's right.
How did we get here?
Right.
Fred.
Right.
Cardi.
A lot of drama.
Because we know Nicki responded a lot. A lot. So Fred, this is your mess. What say you?
He's so messy.
I look. I'm always Team Nicki. I'm always
That's
gonna
why
be
we here.
Team Nicki. And anything that she does, I support. But Cardi B, she crossed the line. She started talking about the brother. She talked about the brother, and when she did that brought family into it. And then Nicki was just talking about numbers, straight numbers. And Cardi.
So
Cardi
I'm
crossed the line.
sorry.
Yeah, Fred.
You in the booth. She literally used lyrics, and she never said anybody's name directly. Nicki got offended, like she always does, because if she's not the hottest thing in the world, she's gonna put herself in a conversation, and that's what she did. And literally, she was the one that said that this woman is pregnant and trains being ran on her. Like, don't forget, like
Yeah.
it's not said it on E News now.
But that, I mean,
You
but that's
team
what Cardi B was putting out there. Cardi B was putting that train being ran on her.
Man,
That,
you can't be saying
Cardi
Nicki.
B thing.
You
Come
can't,
on.
Fred. Come on, bro.
Come on, Fred.
Man, come
Now,
on.
don't they both have an album coming out?
Well,
Yep.
Cardi already turned platinum during the first day.
The number her
Oh,
flavor.
so what Nicki talking about there?
Nicki
I
said,
mean, listen, I'm not trying to get on Nicki bad side because she got a habit of she go in hard. So listen, Nicki, I'm just speaking what I see. But I hate to see these two young women go at it like this. I wish they could do a collaboration of sorts, but I guess it's not. But I also know that the industry has a great machine to create controversy for album sales. So you can't really look too deep into it. Did they cross the line? They both probably crossed the line with some of the things they said. Absolutely. I know they know each other. They can make a phone call to each other, right? If it was really that serious, they'd have made a phone call to one another. But they getting these album sales, and all publicity, even bad publicity, is good publicity. It keeps you relevant and keeps your name out there. It's it's a marketing machine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You should have publicized our fight last week. I tried.
Right.
Y'all didn't want to.
put that right on there.
You was trying to record it.
put it on the air.
We just call each other.
That's what we did.
We worked it out like grown men.
Like grown men.
Yeah.
Like brothers.
Like brothers.
I mean, but let's go back to the subject just for a second. But you know that when Nikki came out, Little Kim had an issue with Nikki, right?
Yeah.
So the next hottest thing was Barty. Barty came out doing her thing. Like this is on her second album. Her first album did well. She took 7 years off, came back, and then her next album dropped, first day platinum. And it's just now it's a problem because she's the new hotness. Yeah, just like Abby, you said it, like the machine, man. It's literally what it is. Create this controversy, and then you will see where it goes. But I mean, I'm with Charlamagne the God, man. Just getting a studio. Like y'all both artists. Like let's hear some records.
Some diss records.
Some bars.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what it should be on now. Anyway, yeah.
All right.
Talk about kids.
Now, allow me, gentlemen, to elevate this conversation. Because I like to put it back on a level where I think it could be, especially without guests tonight.
Let's go.
Okay.
So on tonight, gentlemen, we have the honor, the privilege to have the president of our illustrious alma mater, Clark Atlanta University. He is the 5th president of Clark Atlanta University. And some point tonight, I mean, we're going to talk to him about how great he is, but at some point tonight, I will ask one of y'all to sneak in some tickets to Homecoming and the Step Show.
Yeah. I can't afford them.
I can't sneak in to ask because I'm his lawyer. So I can't sneak it in. And he probably backstage listening to this. So I probably know. but no, so let me tell you guys about this brother. This bad brother. In 2019, George T. French Jr. became the 5th president of Clark Atlanta University, the largest United Negro College Fund, UNCF member institution in the country, and the largest private HBCU in the state of Georgia. Prior to his appointment, French served for 14 years as the president of Miles College, making him one of the longest-serving university presidents in the nation. A nationally recognized leader, an internationally recognized leader, and influencer in higher education and educational policy. French has served 3 secretaries of education under 2 United States presidents as a congressional appointee to the National Advisory Committee on Institutional Quality and Integrity. He is a 3-term board member for the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, that's SACS-COC. Chair of the Atlanta University Center, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse College, Spelman College, and Morehouse School of Medicine. Council of President and Chair of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Association, which is SEAC. Council of Presidents and member of the Metro Atlanta Chamber Board of Directors. French has also served as a member of the National Diverse Council of Regions Bank since 2011. Education from University of Louisville, Miles Law School, and of course, Jackson State University. And we're going to try to add some Clark Atlanta. We're going to get him to go get another degree from Clark. His notable achievements under French's leadership, Clark Atlanta University has exponentially exceeded all fundraising records in the history of the university. I'll repeat that. Under this brother, Clark Atlanta University has exponentially exceeded all fundraising records in the history of our alma mater. He's maintained stable enrollment. No, he has grown our enrollment. We all saw the news. 38,000 plus applicants. I mean, he's doing it. In the midst of a global pandemic, and develop corporate and community relationships to position the university for unprecedented growth. His awards include the Birmingham Spotlight Man of the Year, the NAACP Man of the Year Award, and the Higher Education Leadership Foundation Lifetime Achievement Award. This is the bad brother, y'all. I like to say that Clark Atlanta, and I tell him this all the time, Clark Atlanta is receiving a French education. And when I go to Paris, I'm going to bring back something that probably says that. But listen, I without further ado, I can do nothing more. I can say a lot more, but I need to this one in. So I will introduce and then to some and present to others the one and only George T. French Jr. Our doctor.
Wow, man, I'm ready to go to bed now. After that nice introduction, I'm like, I don't even know if
How you doing, Dr. French?
Man, thank you so much. Thank you for that kind introduction. Really good to be with you guys. I mean, when I tell you the synergy, man, just listening to you all about your hot topics, although I couldn't add much to that. I'm like,
we understand. We understand.
We understand.
I'm glad to be with you, brothers.
You know, we certainly appreciate you, man. We talk often about just our alma mater and how we've never been ashamed to have attended Clark University. That just didn't happen. But you have made it so incredibly easy to brag.
Thank you, sir.
On our alma mater, man.
And I got to be honest with you, man. I was intentional in that. So here's the deal. So my oldest daughter, she's a physician in Birmingham now. She graduated from Miles College while I was president. Check that out.
Wow.
Can you imagine I was her pastor when she was growing up through elementary school, graduated high school, goes to college. Miles, I get to give her her degree as her president. And then she gets married to, after that.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't you say it.
Edit it. Shit, I'm like, man, she married this joke. I'm like, you got to be joking. And so the beauty is, I was a pastor, so I got to marry her. I was a college president, got to confer her degree.
Nice.
Fortunately, I never had to be her lawyer, right? So I could have served as all three.
Yeah.
So the beauty, man, is the children. So I talked about my oldest, that's Lachelle. But then George and Jazz graduated from Morehouse, George, and then Jasmine from Spelman. So I know, I looking at the landscape, I really did know. And then being the longest, and Counselor, you said one of the longest, but let the record be clear, I am the longest serving, which is why I'm the chair of the member presidents of the UNCF, right? So you only have 2 divisions within HBCUs, private, public. Well, all schools, private, public. Within HBCUs, the privates are all, with the exception of Howard and Hampton, members of UNCF. Wow. So I'm chair of the member presidents because of seniority. So there's no doubt there's no other private. And if you think of one, name one. And public. If you think of one public president that has served longer than 21 years, you tell me. Because right now, it's sad, but we're 3 years, 3 months is the average tenure of a HBCU president. When I started this job, it was 7 years. The PWIs right now, their presidents are serving 6.6 years. Ours are 3.3. And guess what? The Black women who become HBCU presidents, they're lasting for 2 years and 2 months.
Dr. Fristo, you hold a lot of different titles, like pastor, lawyer, president. When have you done them all at the same time at some point, or did one come before the other?
Yeah, I did, man. I had to. I was in law school, and I'm sitting there looking at torts and criminal law and all that, and the Bible is sitting there beside me, right? And I'm trying to. My man said, "Dude, I got you into this law school, University of Richmond, but we need to have an understanding I've got something I need you to do. And you messing around and you trying not to do it. This is not going to work. I said, I didn't hear from the Lord. Well, I heard from him. He didn't say what I wanted to hear. I'm like, I'm doing torts and criminal law and constitutional law. He's like, you better get over there in Thessalonians and figure out how to make that match and work. And that's really what I had to go through law school. I had to figure out how to make that work because my first calling, you talk about titles, you're right. And a lot of people are impressed with these titles, you know.
Yeah.
My blessing, I've never been impressed with that. Give me reverend above president, doctor, PhD, all of that.
Yeah.
Give me a man of God and a father who loves my kids. That's all I need, bro.
Wow.
All that other stuff, I'm really not impressed. And be honest with you, when I look on this call, 1, 2, 3, 4 bad brothers, sharp, handsome. You all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
You've had opportunities to do. You all weren't these Kappas on the line, this alpha. But guess what? You all, the difference between us and some other fraternity men that we in our fraternity, some of those jokers never got the attention of anybody until they put on the crimson and cream and the black.
Super alpha. I call you super alpha.
We
know. They be coming on homecoming.
Right. They'll be that homecoming.
Homecoming. They coming out.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
I didn't think about it. One of our brothers actually did some theology education, Hawkins?
Yes, theology. Yes, sir. That was me.
My man. Oh, you trying to hack like that?
Yeah.
I'm a bust.
Okay.
So you know what time it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get your background.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get that work in. You gotta get that work in. And Fred, I'm gonna say that to you. And going back to the titles, God has blessed me, but every time He blesses me more, this is a truth. Right through here, I'm talking about like 3 months ago. He keeps blessing me, and I'm like, "Thank you, Lord, in the name of Jesus." And I'm thinking He's gonna be like, "That's cool." He's like, "It's okay. I got something for you to do, though. I'm blessing you, but you're not done with the ministry. You're that ministry in higher ed, but guys, I'm telling you, there's something coming down, and I'm not sure what it is, but I'm attuned to it."
You was talking and something popped in my head that said ministry, but the way it was spelled was MENIS. You know, ministry. It was spelled with MEN instead of MIN.
Wow.
I don't know why that just popped in my head. So, all right, Dr. White, you got anything? Anything, Fred?
He said ministry.
Ministry, just ministry with MEN. Ministry.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Dope.
It's yours. That's yours from your lawyer.
That's free.
Yours.
That's free.
That's free. I asked it twice.
That's free.
All right, Dr. White. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Man, I have a few questions for you, Dr. French. First and foremost, I will say, man, from 2005 and 2008 graduate of Clark Atlanta University, you've done something to the college that I've been wanting to see for a long time. You've branded us in a way in which, and you did it so fast and so quick. You branded us in a way that we should have been branded a long time ago. I remember when you came and you spoke to the staff, because I was working at that point in time. I was like, it's something about this brother that I like. I thought you was a Kappa, but I found out you was an Alpha. But I would just say, man, first and foremost, man, thank you so much for all the hard work you've done. You are impacting people's lives in ways in which you wouldn't even know. Yeah. From all the students that I see, from all the students that I've mentored, for all the opportunities I've had under your tenure, I just want to thank you for that. But to the question, so Clark has broken.
When you get set up so nicely like that, you about to get your ass kicked with the questions. So come on.
Oh man,
y'all didn't know President French was a real brother. He wasn't a boy.
Yeah. I like it.
So talk to us about this, because this is one of the things when I was in school at Clark Atlanta University, our athletic team sucked. We had athletes, but we didn't. I don't know if it was coaching. I don't know what it was, but talk to us about the importance of how CAU has invested into athletics and how has that positively impacted the CAU community? Because you guys have championships.
Let me go here. I'm gonna come from a different direction. Now, be ready for me. Fred, Lamar, Acacio, Antavius, you all are on this call for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So what was Harvard? What was Harvard's season last year? Football.
Harvard had a season?
Yeah. Columbia. Yeah. Anybody know the record? No. Because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because they graduated from Harvard. At the end of the day, and I said this to athletics people, and they got pissed until they heard me clearly. I don't need an athletic program for Atlanta University. I needed an athletics program for a Miles College. You don't have to point to anything at CAU except the academics. All of the other is gravy. Okay, and I'm going to leverage that, but I want to be clear. That for a school like this is like Harvard saying we really need football. No, don't. Okay, that's the bottom line with that. Now, let's flip it though. So I had to take what I had, right? So what I do, Doc, is very intentional in representing this preeminent institution. Because I'm coming in and I'm not taking prisoners.
Yeah. Find a way to make one.
So, bro, I'm trying to tell you. When I tell you, I came in intentionally with the hit it hard. Got everybody's attention. I'm still not on.
Yeah, go back.
We want to talk about.
All right, Doc, you had another question. You said yes.
Yeah, man. So talk to us about CAU is breaking ground or has already broken ground. What was that, May 2025? The first building since Fred and I was
1919.
Well, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years. So talk to us about the Student Success Center and how that's going to benefit the students at the college.
Okay, so thank you for that question, bro. First, as a matter of fact, when you look at the record, you can do the Google search or whatever. Schools who are building buildings right now, they would be residence halls, like we will build again soon, dining halls, revenue producing, right? It makes all the sense. During COVID, I found out that while we are a university, our revenue stream really in hospitality.
I'm surprised.
Let them have it.
So Student Success Center, that's all about students, but it's not revenue generating.
Yes.
Which is why I made sure to use 100% federal funds, Title III, to build that building. So I don't have to have revenue. We are good. So that's the first building. And Lamar, the key is I'm glad that you get it. The puzzle in connecting the dots is when I arrived in September 1st, 2019, average GPA incoming student was 2.8. I met with my folks. We talked about it. They said, we're down here, U.S. News and World Reports. I'm like, they don't understand why. I'm like, well, let's talk about that. Let's do the Google search. I see that your enrollment, before I got here, like in 17, 18, your enrollment was skyrocketing. You're doing great. Congratulations. But at those same board meetings, when you talked about increase in enrollment, nobody said, what about the student ratio to faculty? Yeah. We have to raise that. Bring on more faculty. We didn't. Yeah. We dropped down to 19-1, 20-1 in classrooms. That's not sustainable. Spelman, who has perpetually been number one, U.S. News and World Reports, 12-1 ratio. Really? So my first thing was to bring that ratio down, which now I came in 19 and 20-1 and we've been rising, and it was announced this past week through the rankings again, because we're now at 16-1. But my aspirational goal, 14-1.
Yeah.
Why? Good friend of mine, this dude went to 14-1 ratio. In 1 year, he went up 12 slots to number 11.
Wow.
Brothers, I need y'all to hear me. Yeah, sometimes we are a private institution. I'm saying to my people, that's what it's going to take. We're going to skyrocket, and ask looking at us like, how the hell did you just do that?
They're already asking.
They already asked.
No, trust me. I talked to some of the people on the board over there. They were like, we're going to steal your president, don't you? That's at your house. Real talk.
Nah, you can't go nowhere.
We need you. We deserve you, bro.
Let me say, my privilege of serving here really was, at one time, of course, let me tell you what I did.
Okay.
In 2005, I became president of Miles. 2008, I came to the AUC for a conference. I was driving down Beckwood Street, and I saw Holly Hill right there. Didn't know anything about it. Got out of my car, stood at the gate, stayed there for about 45 minutes until I could figure out what was going on, because I didn't know whose house it was. I said, something, there's no name, Holly Hill, but I had to figure it out. I'm like, this has to be the president's house. But before I prayed, I said, but if it isn't, it's Atlanta. And I love this area. I asked God, I said, God, give me this property. I want to live here.
Whoa.
I promise my right. He can strike me dead.
In 2008?
In 2008, I stood outside and I was driving, whatever car I was driving. Here's my point. I had a beautiful home in Birmingham, president's house in Birmingham. This dude said, I'll give you double for your trip. I'm living in a house now that wasn't even here.
That's right.
It's two of them on the property that I prayed for. Don't tell me about God. I'm unapologetic.
God doubled your trouble.
I couldn't have done that. It wasn't French. Nowhere. God said, I'm gonna bless you. And I looked up, I'm like, he gave me what I asked. And that's real talk. That happened at that gate for me to pray. To live right here. And I'm praying, Lamar, Fred, Apostle, I'm praying, looking at that house. And I didn't build this house. Y'all's trustees built it, but it is a heck of a house.
No, it's a beautiful house.
It really is.
You prayed for Holly Hill, and God said, nah, that ain't good enough.
That ain't good enough. Yeah.
Wow. And so I love the way you just pointed something out to me. When they recruited me, one of my first of all, after I sent over my information, they were like, well, we have a question. It says here that you raised $100 million. One of my competitors who was said French ain't raised $100 million. So they told me, I said, I'm really happy, honestly, at Miles, and I could retire here. So I'm really not going to sweat that. If y'all don't think I raised it, don't worry about it. And I was at lunch with my CFO, and I told her, and she said, well, you could put together a spreadsheet. I could do it for you to show how much you raised. She said, but better yet, let's let the accounting firm that has handled our business for 25 years tell us what that number is. I gave it to them. I sent it to the board over here at CAU. I said, guys, I appreciate that questioning about whether or not I raised $100 million. I said, you all right? And they were like, I got them on the phone. I said, it's going to become, I got them on the phone. They were like, told you ain't raised. I said, actually, my accountant said it was $160 million. And I can account for every dime.
Wow.
I can account for every. So that's why I'm here now, because I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, right? And I'm going to take care of my students, and I'm going to elevate this institution got some announcements coming up. Today is coming up within 10 days.
Oh, wow.
Some of the largest in the history of the university.
Really?
History of the university.
History.
Wow.
We should have saved this interview for 9 days away. So you could gave us scoop.
So
school.
But
Interesting.
it's crazy because I will say this and then I'll turn it over to Fred and Lamar. But and no disrespect to any of your predecessors, but there has, and I've known each president. And Fred was with me when I was at the Mercedes-Benz dealership, I believe, when one of the presidents came through there and was not acting like a president should act. But it wasn't you, and it wasn't Dr. Cole. But you are the only president that, and we've had this conversation, that reminds us of Dr. Cole.
Dr. Cole.
Man, hey, guess what? He was so I'm the vice president of Miles, right?
Yeah.
President Sloan intended for me to succeed him, but we didn't have a formal. Every time he'd have a major problem, he says, George, he'd ask me my opinion. And then he said, George, I need to call Tom about this. I'm like, who is Tom? Right? So finally, Tom Coles comes to Miles College. I'm a vice president for development. I'm the right hand to the president, so I attend all his meetings. We were with President Cole for 2 days. He's like, yeah, my wife, I promise I'll never forget, wanting to feel this level of pride for your spouse. He said, my wife was just appointed judge over there. I didn't know her. He was just so excited. He was like, and we did the consolidation and then on the last day, he asked me a question and I answered. And he said, Sloan, he said, George needs to be president. And Dr. Sloan went, he said, like, George who? Like, him? He did. He looked at me and I felt, he's like, him. Dr. Cole said, yeah, he needs to be a president. He has it in him. I guarantee you. Let's talk about God one more time. 105 HBCUs. I could have been a president of any of, but to succeed President Cole, and to have the opportunity to come in and give him the props before I arrived here to bury him on campus. Yeah, I'm coming in hard because that's my mentor, and God ordained that. Only God could ordain that I would move into this house and then get the street named after.
It's amazing how you celebrate that brother.
Yeah,
man, he celebrates that brother too, man. I love the way you celebrate that brother, man.
Yeah.
And he walks the campus like Dr. Cole. I mean, go ahead, y'all. Y'all jump in.
No, he definitely walks the campus. He definitely walks the campus.
Yeah. You said it, Taylor. I was going to tell him he remind me a lot of Dr. Cole. You got a certain little. You're an alpha. It's okay. You got a certain little swag about you.
No, he got it.
And look, so that takes me into this. We have homecoming.
Hold on. I'll pass you up.
Yes.
I am alpha. President Cole was alpha.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're historians.
I knew this was coming.
I also make sure I'm clear. There are only 2 presidents buried on your hallowed campus, aren't there?
Yeah,
there are
2 alphas. Is that
2 alphas?
And you might be working on the 3rd.
I mean, we only had 5 presidents. Lamar, Dr. Lamar is on his way.
We're going to change that around before Dr. Lamar get there.
Dr. Lamar going to be there.
Right. So it's interesting because Antavius and I came and we've been able to see that campus change.
Do you love Dr. Cole? Did you love Dr. Cole?
Oh, absolutely.
So only 3 presidents are buried on campus. Of course, President Asa Ware is on the original campus where the boulder is, where Morris Brown is. And then you have President Cole and President Hope on this campus. So I want to leave that to how I respect that legacy.
Yes.
And thank you, Apacio. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So
turn us back on, Antavius.
Back on.
All right, go ahead. You good.
We have homecoming coming up. How important is school culture and school pride to you? We've seen it change because for most of us, we've seen the campus when it was alive. Seemed like it was dead. You came along and it's like it just erupted.
Or
how important is that to you? And then the second part of that, how important is it for that culture to when people leave that school to still carry that culture with them?
Yeah.
And giving back to their other mother, the alma mater.
That's right.
That's a serious question, bro. Because it requires serious action. What do I mean by that? That means that when I took on Miles College, they had this band. It was a large band. And I decided to meet with them, do my research, band over 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
When I got finished with my meeting, there were 36. Because a lot of them were kids that were not registered in school, causing huge risk to the institution. They were just out of control. I put them out, and I started with 36. An alum said, "Man, you're messing up. We need that huge band." I said, "Do me a favor and trust me and see what happens." And they did. And I built it back up to almost 300 by the time I left. But those were almost 300 that were in school, that were disciplined, we pulled them together, right? And that was so important to me. Here's the key. Same thing with football. I went out there. I'm jogging every morning because I'm a martial artist, so I love it. I'm jogging every morning, and I decided to mess with the football team. They coming up this big hill, right? Football player. I come from behind. I'm like, "What's up?" I'm going up this hill. I start running backwards. I said, "Y'all can't keep up with me."
Okay.
Right? And they were like, "Who?" And they were like, "Who is that?" They like, "That's the president." So then I start going to football practices, and the coaches cussing these boys out, grabbing them, basically almost beating them up. I'm like, no, we're not going. I came back. We had conversation. We got discipline. I would walk into the cafeteria when the football team was there. It would sound like it was an all-out brawl. When I got my new coach, I walked in there, man. It was so quiet, but they were disciplined. I wasn't trying to wimp them out.
Yeah.
They were disciplined.
Yeah. Structure.
When I go structure, when I go to that sideline like I did Saturday, they think I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Okay, I need to see the defense over here. I need to see offense, special teams. I need to see y'all coaching them. I don't need to see y'all cussing each other out and losing your cool. Okay, that's what I need, discipline. And I will take a losing season over having a disciplined program. And I need to make sure I'm clear about that. I'm not dealing with all that foolishness. The band, the same way, I'll sit you all down before we go through a FAMU. What they went through down there, and Fort Valley State made the right decision. Sit them down before somebody winds up dead. And then it just, so here's the thing. I'm about discipline. I'm about building a program. Now, this is what's funny, Lamar. Now, listening to me now, in the budget office, because when I told you all, Miles College had a streak where we didn't win a game for 13 years. I don't think you hear me.
Wait. Miles College kicked our ass last year on our homecoming.
I'm talking about the history of the program.
I know. So how the hell they come beat our ass?
He built up the program. That's
my point.
You did that?
He did.
You created the team that whooped our ass last year.
Walked away.
You owe us a win.
Uh-oh.
When I became president of Miles, we had 0. My predecessor told me I need you to win. I won in all of these. That's what's funny is in the budget office, Fred, they kind of back it up when I'm like, no, they need to stay at the hotels the night before the game. And then football players who wanted to be football, we're going to tell them how to play. You're not on the team, but you're staying in the dorm. No, take my players to a hotel, sequester them. So when I told them those things, at first they're like, "You don't know what you're talking about." And then we start getting the championship games against Miles. And they're like, "You might know what you're talking about."
Is that 10 rings?
Basketball, who's the only I can't get past right now in football, basketball is Miles, because I know how to build a program.
Is that 10 rings, bro?
It is. How you count those, man? There's one missing, by the way. My new one. But you guys, I know we're having fun, but I gotta be honest with you. It's so easy. Our opportunity is not even to rule the SIC. So when I left the SIC, I won the Commissioner's Cup in my last year, which meant I had the best program in the SIC. Went from the worst. People would start calling us guys for real the day after their homecoming to make sure that Miles was lined up to play next year because they knew they had to win. By the time I left, nobody wanted us for homecoming.
We damn sure did.
And that's why I want to go. That's why. Here's the key, though. We're going to wind up with a tradition of marching a 300 band on this campus.
It's okay. I was asking about homecoming coming up and school culture and how important that is. And the second part to that was how important is it for those that graduate, continue that culture and also give back to their alma mater and the importance of that.
So I'm going to give it short because I did start on your question, which is where I was going in the conversation about building a culture. Okay, building a culture is very important. I'm talking about culture. I'm not talking about a team. I'm talking about building a culture whereby you come up with an intercollegiate competitive rivalry, mutual respect agreement. This is what my son developed for me. Mutual respect agreement. What are we going to do? Pre-game, the bands come through. We're going to do lift every voice and sing together. It's power. We're going to lift each other up. When we sing the alma maters of each team, we're going to wait and respect those team members so that we can respect their culture. So when Fort Valley comes to my campus and we just finished the game, your band is not disciplined enough to let me finish my alma mater in my house. I mean, why y'all calm down? And I do the same thing for you when I come to your house. But it has to be agreement. And these are agreements I'm putting in place with the SIC to build culture. Okay, so when presidents come to our games at CAU,
Aparicio and Tavius roll like tides. College days, Clark Atlanta, where it all collides. Fred stepped in, the trio came alive. 3 voices, 1 mic, now the story's thrive. Late nights, deep talks, the bars grew tight. From dawn dreams to the podcast.
You know I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break and pay some bills, but as you see, this is a great conversation. We're talking to the 5th president of Clark Atlanta University, all about alma mater, the only George T. French Jr. We'll be right back.
We laugh, we share. Spinning life's dreams to the podcast like brotherhood on air. We laugh, we share. Spinning life stories, no truth left spare. Brotherhood on air. Pull up a chair, 3. We're true to the stars. We're hearing the song. Clairvoyant hearts where we belong. Marcus and Norsa in the glow of the night.
How important is school culture to you? And also, how important is it for those who graduate from Clark Atlanta to continue that school pride and school culture in their endeavors and giving back also to the university?
So I just want to jump in real quick. Just I don't know, man. Just being that I formerly worked there and I see everything on social media, Dr. French has done a wonderful job with every particular thing. When you talk about branding, like we said earlier, it's like he showed up and then he showed out. Like it was the clock. It was something that's so simple, but it means so much. The clock tower in an administration building hadn't worked in decades. Dr. French, I don't know what you did, but the clock was working.
It works.
Brandon going into the main campus, like you branded everything to make it just more of a home, more historic. When we talk about like the culture of the college, man, like how much emphasis that you continue with the tradition with freshman induction, you're taking it to a whole nother level, right?
So-
I came in and it was okay, but it's on a whole nother level. Jazz Under the Star, another traditional thing. Just everything you've done at the college, you continue to elevate. So I appreciate that, even to the extent. So again, I mean, I got my start in student affairs and housing. This brother, bad brother, said, you know what?
Is the Student Success Center going where the courts was?
Nah, I thought it was
what was
the court, Simon Courts, E.L. Simon Courts, but across from the gym.
Across from the gym.
Oh, that's Birdcage.
Yeah, Birdcage.
No,
Yeah.
This is going on.
How you know about Birdcage?
You know about the Birdcage? Yeah.
Know about the
Let me find out.
I'm trying to be all official. This man throws out the Birdcage.
Right.
Man, if you want to see some bad sisters, they talk about bad sisters from the day. I'm like, what you know about the Birdcage? They always like, like, what you know about the Birdcage? I'm talking about, actually, there were houses there. President's parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Go toward Morehouse President's house. That street, it was Slick Way. Slick Way. It was Raymond. It used to be called Raymond Street.
Yeah, Raymond Street, right down the side where the old alumni house used to be.
Yeah. Go down the old alumni house, and then you had like 4 houses right across. Bought all of those, demolished. That baby is sitting right. It's not going to. It's sitting there now. It's there now, going up.
That's what's up.
Fully federal fund. Yeah. You're going to see the most beautiful fence of Clark Atlanta University. It's going to be there. You're going to see the beautiful fence gate of CAU.
And that's the beautiful thing. You understand branding. You've come to this school and you've made us Clorox.
Yeah.
We have a brand name now.
A brand, yeah.
Yep, you get it. Clorox.
Yeah.
Xerox.
Yes.
You get it.
IBM. We're now a brand. And that's what's important.
It is. And I just want to add that when I talk about culture.
Let me tell you my last thing.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you this last thing about God that I prayed for. When he gave me CAU, that's what he gave me. So when I walk on that campus, that's what God did for me. I'm sorry I wanted to share it with you guys.
No, I appreciate it. I think that when I talk about culture, it becomes a representation of that leader of that institution. For a lot of us that got to be in school or under Dr. Cole, we carried that with us. And so what I see and what I feel is that these young students who have the I'm a little jealous, but they have they're able to matriculate in their education up under your leadership and the standards that you're setting before them. These are the things, and that's that culture I talk about and that pride. When they leave Clark Atlanta, no matter where they go in the world, because of the bar that has been set from leadership on down to them, will continue to carry that culture into the world of Clark Atlanta University. So, I always find culture in ways that is very, very important. So I digress right there. Fred, I don't want to take up all your time.
Thank you, bro. And I made a note. Culture, I made a note when you said it earlier. Culture in school. Bro, everybody has a culture. The question is, what kind of culture do you want? You're right.
What kind of culture?
What kind of culture do you have? Fred, you got something you want to share or ask?
I was going to make it a little light. I have one question.
I was just like, already. What the hell you laughing about?
He mad at us on this Cardi B and stuff.
The whole time because he Eddie Murphy today. Look, he look like he's friend.
I mean,
we had a 90s TV show. Go ahead.
I mean, it was just very deep, but I want to know, Dr. Fresh, we know homecoming is coming up. It's homecoming season. Do you have any do's and don'ts for this, this great week? Maybe, some stay out of trouble or, tell certain organizations.
You're supposed to ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Okay. any free tickets. What? How we
that part.
doing this? How we doing this, Doc? Can we get the skybox? Can the brothers get the skybox?
Can the boy get in the skybox, Doc?
Yeah.
What's Skybox? What's the Skybox?
Your box.
That's
Your
sweet.
box. That's what they call your box.
Where you watch the game at?
Come on now, with all the.
You know what we should do?
What?
Real talk. We should do one of your podcasts from the Skybox. Remember they did the real estate and it's large. They put a restroom on it. We should do that.
Would that be okay? You think we can make it happen?
I might know somebody.
President.
Let's go.
Sound like homecoming gonna be at Skybox.
I'm real serious, man.
No, we are too.
We are too, brother.
We are too. So, hey, put us in touch with who we need to talk to.
Y'all want me to say it one more time? I think you know something. Look out at that red field, man.
The red field.
The red field.
Pay for the Arthur Blank helmets. Arthur Blank. Next gift coming.
Yeah.
Wow. So Doc, I'm gonna back up. Here. Can we at least do the game or the step show? I mean, we don't need. I want to ask for both, but as a lawyer, I feel like I can only ask for one.
The game or the step show.
What do you want to do now?
Go to the game, get in the game, or get in the step show.
Which one are you?
I want to do both.
Yeah, because you done tighten stuff up so much. Right. We don't know how to sneak in anymore.
She don't tighten that thing up, boy.
You can't sneak in. That barbershop, I can't even sneak right there no more.
Hey, you tell Chief. Tell Chief. She done tighten that thing up so tight, boy.
It's tight. So
that's my girl. That's Chief.
So if I can't do stuff. Two things I can't do: the hill. So I was a pastor. So when they said, "Pastor, come to family reunion," I agree. Early. I ain't coming after y'all start drinking. No, I'm in early and I'm gone. So when I told them on the hill, I'm like, invite me early. So why don't you take the if you want to do the step show, if you want it, we can do that.
All right.
Are you talking about podcasts or tickets?
No, ticket.
No. No. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh,
I'll get you some tickets.
Wait a minute. Dr. Fred. Tell Dr. Fritz what happened to me at the step show last time.
He went out there and did they little, what is it, the monkey hop?
You fool.
No.
Man.
And he went up and went down and couldn't get back up again.
Oh no.
Man, I sprained my damn ankle like that mess with them young boys.
Him out in his Cadillac.
Boys be young. You got.
You see that, man?
Definitely got to do it. Hey, Doc, Fred, hey, step practice tomorrow at 6. 6:06.
I got a question for your brothers. I'm really excited about the podcast, but just to speak to you brothers, man, it's been so cool, man. Appreciate this. It's been good times.
Hey, man, I like to, they can speak for themselves, man, but you know me. I know how to go in there, and my mom always said, I know how to eat collard greens with my fingers, but I know how to sit down and eat with the president as well.
That's right.
That's always important to be able to cope with. Right. When we're around brothers who are like-minded, we don't have to throw out our pedigree. It's already there. That's what got us in the room. So when we're in the room, we use that opportunity to lift each other up, right? To pray for each other, love on each other, and send each other home fortified.
That's right.
So our families and our wives. But y'all speak to it, gentlemen.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I would say this, the beautiful thing about us is that we wasn't pieced together. We genuinely know each other, and Tavius has been the nucleus for all of us.
That's right.
Since I was a freshman, I've known him. You'd have thought I was going to be the attorney, though, because he was a knucklehead back then. He just wouldn't do right.
That's true.
But, in each one of us, we've known each other for years. So the unique thing about us is that it's genuine.
Yep.
That's right.
And I'll
Man,
leave
we
it there.
fought for a whole week last week.
Yeah.
We fought like cats and dogs last week.
That's what brothers do.
Like that.
Well, look, I was just eating popcorn. I was like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I'm watching. But no, this is phenomenal. I mean, and like App said, Antavius is the nucleus. I only met Antavius through Fred, my frat brother, my chapter brother, on just the whim. And then Fred got married, and then he went away. And then Antavius became my big brother. Like, I would go to him for everything. Arguing with my girlfriend, Weems, man, man? Why these women just be tripping? I'm out of grad school.
I need you back in the day before I had you as my lawyer.
Hey, I served two purposes, Doc.
He kept me out of so much stuff, man. So yeah, this is just genuine, man. This is just a love of it. Yeah.
Hey, Lamar, you said it, man, but I don't think we go deep enough on that. I guess as I get older, man, and some of the mistakes that I made, I look back and I realize, man, I didn't have a lot of brothers to talk to. First of all, I'm the only boy with 4 sisters.
Yeah.
Wow. And, I just didn't have a lot of friends. And then those that I did have, half of them were knuckleheads, so you can't get any advice from them. So that very few that you have, man, they get older, mentors, they get gone, and you don't have people that you can just talk to, man. Like, bro, that's what he believe I'm going to this, and just talk, man.
Yeah. But Doc, we here, Doc. We your brothers, man. We here.
With that,
definitely.
But man,
Oh Lord, you better not be billing me.
No, I never. I was about to say, listen, we don't hung on to you, man, for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, and we appreciate you. I know your schedule. I know how hard it is to even get you on the phone. So the fact that you spent this time means it's so much to me. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
And to that point, I promise you, we actually begin board meeting in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And, the official board meeting, this is the executive committee of the board. So I got to get this huge report in the morning, but this really meant in so much to me to do it. In my mind going in, that's what it meant. But coming out, I am so fortified and more prepared for that executive committee meeting in the morning. Serious talk than I was before. Real talk from real people that have come out of that institution and are doing the work. Right now, remember, I deal with 95% of students who are trying to make it through in these meetings. I'm not dealing with brothers like you all have gone through it, and now you're here as a testament. That strengthens me, and for you all to appreciate the work that I'm doing, it's all in here, bro. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So, any last words before we close out, gentlemen?
I would just say this, Dr. French, man, continue to do what you're doing. My pastor always says this, man, people see a story. I mean, people see your glory, but they don't know your story. Yep. So you have a story. Continue to live in your purpose. I mean, we see all the great things that you're doing. We honor you as an African-American male that's in the society through these hard times, and you're still leading. I remember during the pandemic, you took a stance. And that stance was, we're gonna stand behind our employees, and you didn't let no one go.
Yeah.
Wow. While people were laying people off, something in your heart, something in your mind said, we're gonna stand behind our faculty and staff, and I appreciate you, brother. So continue to do like we said in the fraternity, man, we have hard loads to lift and hard work to do. You know what I'm saying? So be strong. Continue to be strong for CAU.
You know, my first real challenge before COVID, as COVID, remember, think about it, because you're a historian. You keep up. Remember, I said,
He is a historian.
Alumni, they were having their functions. I canceled my inaugural, and they went off. Finally, I said, let me just break it down because y'all not hearing me other way. Do you all think it's my inauguration? I'm going to invite all of my family, all of my friends, everybody that's close to me, so we can all die? I said, I'm not doing it.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to postpone my inauguration, and I did.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
remember what happened in Albany at that small funeral? Those super spreaders.
Yep.
This would have been the super of super spreaders. I promise you.
Yep.
But I caught hell. But sometimes you just got to stand with it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother.
All right.
And President Fresh, every time I hear you, I always learn something different. From a wealth of eating catfish or telling me something different, and some Clark historian that's yourself. So just thank you for being on this podcast. I really appreciate it every time I hear everything from you. So I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. And share my number with the brothers. That's my lawyer, y'all. That's my lawyer.
I know them niggas text you. Hey, I'm up at the school, man. What you up to? Open the gate.
Yeah, my cafeteria lady not there no more, so she ain't gonna let me in.
Hey,
The new one ain't gonna let me in.
say, hey, this girl gonna meet me at the house. She think it's my house. Don't say nothing.
Buzz me in.
Right, buzz me in. Go ahead, Al.
All right, guys.
Go ahead, Al.
Thank you so much, Dr. French. No, I was good. I said my piece. I appreciate it.
Well,
This
Dr.
means a
French,
lot.
listen, for one last time, man, just thank you for what you do. Thank you for being you. Thank you for recognizing that Clark Atlanta University was worth what you're doing. And we appreciate you. You have an open invitation to come hang out with us anytime you want to.
Brothers.
We would love to have you back, brother.
I'll be back with the brothers.
Yep,
Thank you.
If you ever need us.
At homecoming.
Looking forward to homecoming and the step show. You're trying to.
You know what happened if the Alphas win?
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell nobody, though. Don't tell. You better not tell nobody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Brothers, and we have had our special guest, Dr. French from Clark Atlanta University, our alma mater. We appreciate you, and as always, we will see you next Friday. Peace.